Hello and welcome to A Sophisticated Notion. My name is Erica, and today I am reviewing the Anita 5527 Extreme Control Maximum Support Sports Bra. I know it's kind of a mouthful, but it's a really great bra and I'm excited to share my thoughts with you. So since the pandemic, my work-life balance has mostly been working at my computer, taking walks in the park, and then running errands. It's very glamorous, I know, but the effect it's had is my bra needs have changed a lot from when I was running my own business. I find myself turning to wireless and sports bra options more than my underwired styles, so I've decided to branch out and try a few different things. With the Anita, I actually sold this one when I had the store, and I was always a little bit jealous of the people who bought it because I could tell from the way it fit them and looking at the materials that it was a quality bra. And now I kind of am able to sister size into it, and I'm very excited. So my present size is around a UK 34 double G to H. That is a US 34J to K. Anita tends to do things in European or US cup sizing, so I'm going to use that moving forward. This is a size US 36H, European 80H, or UK 36FF. I know, lots of different sizes. So technically this is not a perfect sister size. Ideally I would have a 36I cup to wear instead of the H cup. And I knew going into this that the cup size was probably going to be a little bit small. So as I mentioned in my previous video, since having COVID, I've lost some of my tolerance for having tight bands. So even though I measure a little bit under 33 inches across the rib cage, I find myself gravitating more towards 34s. Having seen this bra in the store, I knew that it tended to run tight in the band, so I opted for the 36. It was a smart choice. This bra fits really snug on the loosest set of hooks. So regardless of how you feel about your band size, I would recommend sizing up at least one size in this in order for it to close and fit properly. As expected, the cup size is slightly small. As I mentioned, this is an H cup. An I cup would probably be a little bit closer to what I would need. But honestly, because it uses this restricted stretch fabric and because it's wireless and because it's so full coverage, I really don't have as many fit issues as you would expect. I have a little bit of overflow, like kind of here on the sides and maybe a smidge at the top. But overall, I think it works because the fabrics are so heavy and so stretchless that what happens is it gives me extra control and support. So when I move, I actually have a higher level of impact than if I had gone with, a traditional I cup. Of course, I don't make it in the I cup yet, so hopefully they'll bring that into the mix. So fit. The fit of the bra is actually really good. As I mentioned, it's nice and snug on the loosest set of hooks. The cup size is a little bit small, but again, I think it's okay for the purposes of this bra. The cup is actually really unique. So there's 2-ply fabric on the cup. The exterior is very rigid, and it uses a 3-sectional design. So you have a side panel here to push breast tissue forward, and then you have a seam going across the bust to push it back against the rib cage and give you extra control. The interior fabric, however, is this plush PIC microfiber, which is hydrophilic, meaning it's going to wick moisture away from the body. It's also super soft. It's like the nicest terry cloth robe you can ever imagine. Now, I don't do a whole lot of high impact activities. Occasionally I may burst into a sprint, but walking, hiking, that's kind of my general exercise activity. But I have heard from friends who run or engage in sports that sometimes when you have a seamed cup sports bra design, the seams can kind of chap the nip area. So I like that they decided to alleviate this problem by using this really soft microfiber as the interior fabric, so it's completely seamless. It's nice and soft and comfortable. If you look from the side, it's also kind of low in terms of where placement is on the underarm, but high in terms of the width of the wing. The underwire channel, if there was an underwire, actually ends at the perfect spot for me. So I really like how this gives you that containment, kind of rounded profile. I mean, it is uniboob because it's wireless, but again, it really fits nicely and feels comfortable. Now I want to come back to the wireless part. So because it's wireless, that means this is going to be a compression style sports bra. It's going to hold the tissue together. It's not going to be like an encapsulation style, which uses underwire to separate the tissue and then try and hold each breast individually. That means that despite having moisture wicking material here and on the inside of the cup and on the wings, there's one place where you will not get the benefit of it unless you're probably in the smaller cup sizes, maybe B to double D at the most, and that's the middle. It doesn't have anything to push the breasts apart in the center, so they will touch. You do get boob sweat in the middle. It's just the downside of a compression style sports bra. If you put on a little bit of antiperspirant or powder, it tends to alleviate the problem. Materials. They opted for a partially adjustable strap, which has an ergonomical design here, and it's lightly padded. The light padding actually takes some of the strain and pressure from your neck and shoulders, which is nice. However, anytime you have a partially adjustable strap, there are people who are going to fall in one category where they're too tall and they can't get the straps loose enough for comfort, and there'll be other people who are shorter who can't get them tight enough for comfort. So if you find that you're frequently falling into one of those categories, you may need to look at a sports bra which has a fully adjustable strap. For me, being mostly average height, it's fine. It is kind of on the looser side for me, but I still have room to loosen it more if I need to. But keep that in mind if you're considering purchasing the bra. The wings are also really fun. So instead of doing a power mesh or something that's really heavy, they did a 2-ply wing, so there's 2 pieces of fabric here, and both pieces have air ventilation holes, so it keeps you cooler along the sides and along the back. And then the back itself has 4 rows of hook and eye closures, so you have this nice wide wing, and it gives you a lot of anchorage and a lot of back support while you're exercising. Aesthetically, I resisted the temptation to order the black and instead chose the heather gray. I think it was a really good decision because the heather gray is very sporty, but it's still very subtle and neutral. And then it has these wonderful dark charcoal accents. So to me, it feels like a sportier version, especially if you're one of those people who likes to work out and doesn't want to wear a top on your sports bra. You just want to be having the sports bra. The black is very basic and kind of like plain bra-like. The heather is a nicer alternative. They also do this in fashion colors, which is great. The size range on this is between 30 and 46 bands B through H cups in US sizing. So it's nice to see them giving everybody across a range of sizes the option of having something fun and colorful to work out in. I'm glad that companies are taking that to heart. Anita also tends to keep fashion colors around a little bit longer, so that means if you're not particularly into whatever the current trend cycle is for colors, there's probably something from last season or a couple seasons ago that you can pick up instead. Price point is $69. I think this is actually a bargain for this bra. With the pandemic, everything is rising in prices, and the intimate apparel industry is no different. So now you're looking at the average price of a really good quality sports bra between $65 and $85. So at $69, this is definitely on the lower end. The materials are phenomenal. I talked about them earlier in the video, but again, just to reiterate, you have these wonderful restricted stretch, you have the air ventilation on the sides, you've got padded straps, you got that microfiber interior, really well done. And again, having that large size range also means that it impacts the overall price too. So I think that being able to get this bra at $69 is quite a steal, to be honest with you. I've also carried this bra among other Anita styles in the past in the store, and I can say with absolute certainty that I've really never had an issue with them. I have a Selma bra myself that I have had for over 3 years that still looks brand new. So this is a company that you can invest in. You can buy a piece and you know it's going to last you for a while. Overall, I'm really pleased with this bra. I have another Anita sports bra I need to review soon, but so far this one has been a home run, knocked out of the park. I absolutely love it. Thanks for watching.